with us and everything, and we used to rip it. I remember you getting down on that. I remember a lot of wrecks back then too.
Yeah, that was my first B-twin motorcycle. I saw Doug and some other guys doing burnouts and wheelies, and I figured I'd give it a shot, and yeah, so now we're here.
And here we are. What do you got? 2 wins so far?
1 win and a few podium finishes.
1 win and a few podium finishes. I thought you had more than that. So, CJ, you came out here, like I said, we've seen the progression, we've seen you change, seen you go from basically the metric style V-twin bike now to a chain drive bike. Got you on a Dyna, then you moved to the bagger and everything. What's that difference that you see just in between the bagger and the Dyna itself?
The biggest standout for me is the turning angle that you get out of a Dyna versus a road glide or street glide, whatever. You get way more angle on a Dyna, and then obviously the weight. But the weight kind of makes it easier to throw the bagger around, if that makes any sense.
I tell everybody the bagger's cheat code, man. The slide on the bagger is a lot different. You get through it, but I think one of the big things that fall back on the bagger is you're not coming out of the hole fast enough. And here, especially our run from the last barrel to the barrel to the end here is 99 feet. So that burner on that bagger's going to take a little bit more time to get grip versus the Dyna and stuff. You came out here, we're here to race tonight. We got money on the line. We got a saddleman seat and everything. What's your expectations for the night?
To win.
Absolutely, it's a win. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for CJ Sylvester. All right, let's move into our next rider. We're going to move into a guy that everybody pretty much knows around here, especially if you're anything local. Down in the Miami Broward on top right here, this guy himself. Let me get this microphone on you here, Mitch. I was going to flip it on your nipple there for you, buddy.
He doesn't want to use the portal body.
Straight out of Miami, buddy. You've been on the road driving truck, right?
Yeah, here and there.
Here and there, been out traveling around and stuff. We did some stuff out at Sturgis together and everything. I think this is this your 3rd race now?
Just about, maybe my 2nd. I try to do it as much as I can, but my schedule doesn't really line up, so I had the opportunity to come out here, and I got off of work and blasted straight through it.
That's just it, man. You come out here, you've been out here to run around and stuff. Have you taken any runs on the track so far?
No, I have not.
No runs. You're going to send this thing cold, huh?
Unfortunately, yes.
He said, unfortunately, yes. So you've been on the road, you've been working this stuff. We obviously know Larry's and everything like that. That's a whole lot of different game. We can get out here and control. But now changing up and going around the barrels and working the consistency. What are you going to go for tonight? What is your game plan? You working any break? You're just going to try to go full throttle and work it out of there? What are you thinking?
Obviously, no break if you're drifting, no for a break. Just stay consistent and have fun. And go slow and really just stay consistent. Try not to hit any barrels.
That's it. No barrels, because that is a DQ and everything. But listen, Mitch, thanks for coming up, buddy. I really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for 954 Mitch.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, riders, don't be shy. Come on. Bring that little, don't even. Make America metal again. That's a Metal Motion shirt, right? Oh, it is. Heck yeah. Oh man, Ant. Listen, Anthony, you came to me how long ago now? What, a year and a half?
I think it's coming up on a year.
Coming up on a year. Came out to the stall lot and you said, man, I want to do this shit. We worked on some progression. You got out there to the stall lot. You put in some work. Now, guys, I know you can't see us behind the tent, and I'm not saying he's a little guy, but he's a little guy. But there's a key factor to that, the lightness and stuff. That's going to change up the grip on the bike and everything. It'll probably slide a lot easier for you, but it's going to be harder to come out of that hole, especially trying to work this bike. So tonight, going in knowing that you've got a lot of progression onto the bike, what's your plan tonight? What do you think you're going to do with these barrels?
My plan tonight is just to keep my head in the game and stay focused and give it my all.
Try not to worry about that other rider on the other side, right? That's the big thing. A lot of you guys look on the other side to the other rider and everything. So I would tell you, don't get distracted by the other rider, and don't get distracted by your old lady. She distracted everybody. She is awesome. You guys are great. I really want to say thank you for coming out here and stuff. Local guy right here and stuff. Anthony, tell everybody your Instagram.
Instagram is Buck Grasso.
Buck Grasso. You can't miss that one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for our local boy right here, Anthony. Right, I need the rest of my riders, so I'm working your way over here. Oh man, this guy. You guys can't see it, but most of you are going to know him. Dylan, Low Life Stunts, the man, the myth, the legend, Florida local up there in that panhandle holding it down. We've been riding together for a little while now.
Oh yeah, a few years now. What?
Few years. So I moved here in 13. I met you about 15. So we've been doing it for a little while. So we went from everything from sport bikes to the Harleys, doing the stunt shows, figuring out the baggers, and now we're out here racing them around these barrels and stuff. What are you saying that all of the things that we've done in the stunt world, how is it applying over to here to this racing?
I'd say every part of it, honestly, from work to whatever bike you're on. You know, everything's technical. If you're a technical rider, you can go both ways. No homo. It's good. It's a fun course. I think it's good for the